In the dimly lit council chamber of the Galactic Council, located on the central planet of Lithoria, a palpable tension filled the air. Representatives from various star systems and civilizations filled the grand amphitheater, their faces reflecting a mixture of concern and disbelief. At the center of the chamber, Ambassador Solara, a wise and revered figure from the planet Corindar, stood up, her voice echoing through the hushed silence. Esteemed members of the Council, we face an unprecedented situation. Recent encounters with the human species have revealed something utterly astonishing. Humans possess a natural immunity to several of the advanced weapon technologies used throughout the galaxy. Whispers swept across the room as the representatives processed her words. The concept was difficult to grasp. For centuries, the Galactic Council had maintained peace and order across the systems, partly by ensuring a balance of military power. The introduction of a species immune to conventional galactic weaponry could disrupt this delicate balance. Admiral Vornex, a battle-scarred veteran from the militaristic planet of Draxus, raised a question that was on many minds. Ambassador Solara, are you suggesting that conventional weaponry, energy pulses, molecular disintegration rays and the like, are ineffective against humans? Yes, Admiral, Solara confirmed. Initial tests conducted under controlled environments show that most humans exposed to these weapons suffer minimal to no harm. It appears their cellular structure is uniquely adapted to neutralize the energy-based weapons we commonly use. A murmur ran through the council. It was Zeltron, the representative from the technologically advanced Zeta Reticuli system, who spoke next. This is both intriguing and worrisome. How did such immunity develop? Humans are a relatively young species compared to many of us here. The room turned to Dr. Lyra Minox, a renowned xenobiologist. Clearing her throat, she adjusted her glasses and began. We believe this immunity may be a recent evolution, possibly as a reaction to their exposure to varied radiation types on Earth. Alternatively, it might be an ancient defense mechanism that has only now been activated or discovered due to their recent advancements in technology. The implications of her statement were not lost on the Council. If humans could resist standard galactic weapons, they could potentially become a significant military power or worse, a target for weapon developers eager to exploit or reverse engineer their unique traits. Councillor Threx from the icy world of Nivar raised another concern. What of bioweapons? Have tests been conducted to determine if their immunity extends to biological and chemical agents? Dr. Minox nodded. Preliminary tests show varying degrees of resistance but not complete immunity. It seems their defenses are primarily geared against energy-based and kinetic weapons. As the Council absorbed this information, Grand Chancellor Tormak, the leader of the Council, stood up. His voice boomed across the chamber, commanding immediate attention. This revelation brings us to a crossroads. We must decide how to approach the human civilization. Their unique attributes could either forge new alliances or ignite conflicts across our worlds. He continued, we need a comprehensive strategy. Diplomacy should be our initial approach. We must understand more about humans and their capabilities. I propose a delegation to Earth, led by Ambassador Solara and accompanied by experts from various fields, military, science, and diplomacy. The Council members nodded in agreement, the weight of the decision clear on their faces. As the meeting adjourned, plans were set into motion. A delegation would soon depart for Earth, hoping to unravel the mysteries of human immunity, and perhaps in the process ensure that this new discovery did not lead to galactic upheaval. As the representatives filed out of the chamber, the stars beyond the windows glittered, indifferent to the concerns of those within. The universe, vast and mysterious, held many secrets, and the humans of Earth were just beginning to reveal theirs. The sleek vessel designated for the interstellar journey to Earth, the Harbinger, stood ready at the launch bay on Lithoria. It was a masterpiece of engineering, equipped with the latest stealth technology and communication systems that could breach even the densest cosmic interference. The air around the bay was charged with excitement and a tinge of apprehension as the delegation prepared for their historic mission. Ambassador Solara, ever composed, was the first to board the ship. Following her were Dr. Lyra Minox Admiral Vornex, and a hand-picked team of scientists and diplomats. Their mission was clear, but fraught with uncertainty: to engage with the humans, understand their mysterious immunity, and assess the potential for either alliance or conflict. As the Harbinger slipped past the gravitational pull of Lithoria, the crew settled in. The journey through hyperspace was expected to be smooth, but the minds of those on board were anything but calm. Dr. Minox spent her time reviewing data on human physiology, intrigued by the genetic quirks that might explain their unusual resistance. Admiral Vornex, on the other hand, strategized on defense and engagement protocols, aware that their findings could redefine military paradigms across the galaxy. Several light-years away, Earth floated silently in the void, unaware of the approaching delegates. On board the Harbinger, Zeltran, the tech specialist, was the first to detect an anomaly. "Ambassador, I'm picking up unusual energy signatures from a nearby asteroid field. It's not a natural phenomenon." Solara approached the main console, her eyes narrowing at the data. Could it be a trap? She pondered aloud. Vornex joined her side, peering at the sensor outputs. "Unknown, but it warrants caution. I recommend deploying surveillance drones to investigate." With a nod from Solara, Zeltran dispatched several drones. The tension on the bridge was palpable as the crew watched the drones' feeds. What they revealed was startling. Hidden within the asteroid field was a cloaked rogue ship, of a make not registered with any known civilization in the Galactic Council. "This changes everything," Solara muttered. "Someone is very interested in keeping an eye on Earth, or perhaps on us." Admiral Vornex proposed a bold plan. "Let's capture that ship. It could provide the answers we need about who else is interested in Earth and why." The decision was made. The Harbinger maneuvered stealthily through the asteroid field, using its advanced cloaking to surprise the rogue vessel. The operation was risky, requiring precise timing and expert handling. The rogue ship was secured with minimal confrontation, and its crew was detained. Among the captives was a figure who caused immediate concern, a spy from the secretive and technologically advanced planet Viridia, known for its neutrality and intelligence gathering. "Why is Viridia interested in Earth?" Solara demanded, as the spy was brought to the interrogation room. With a defiant glare, the Viridian spy spoke. "You think you are the only ones curious about the humans' immunity? Earth is about to become a focal point for many civilizations, fearful of what this might mean for the power dynamics in the galaxy." The revelation was profound. Earth was not just a curiosity. It was a linchpin that could shift the balance of power in the galaxy. The delegation now faced a dual task: to diplomatically engage with humans and to navigate the murky waters of galactic intrigue that Earth had unwittingly found itself at the center of. As the Harbinger resumed its course to Earth, every crew member knew the stakes had been dramatically raised. What was initially a mission of discovery had evolved into a critical diplomatic endeavor that could decide the fate of more than just one world. The Harbinger finally entered Earth's orbit under the cloak of stealth technology, undetectable by human radar or satellite. The sight of the blue planet, with swirling white clouds and vast expanses of ocean, was mesmerizing to the extraterrestrial delegates. Earth was alive, vibrant, and completely oblivious to the eyes watching from above. Inside the command center of the ship, Solara convened a strategy meeting. "We must approach with tact. Humanity is not aware of our existence, nor are they prepared for the implications of our visit. Our initial contact must be discreet and non-threatening." Admiral Vornex set about selecting a landing site that was secluded yet accessible. A remote area in the Scandinavian wilderness was chosen, known for its sparse population and natural beauty. It would serve as the stage for one of the most significant meetings in galactic history. Dr. Minox prepared cultural briefs, advising on human customs, language, and expected behaviors. "Humans are highly emotional and value individual freedoms and community," she explained. "We need to respect these traits in our interactions." As the delegation prepared to disembark, Zeltran ensured all communication lines were open and secure, ready to document every moment of this historic encounter. The landing party included Solara, Dr. Minox, and a small security team led by Vornex, all equipped with translation devices and dressed in non-threatening, simple attire to avoid alarming the humans. The Harbinger touched down silently at dawn, the sun casting golden hues over the pine-covered hills. The delegation stepped out into the crisp air, the gravity and atmosphere of Earth tangibly different, but exhilarating. Solara led her team towards a nearby clearing where they waited, the chosen site for the initial greeting. Hours passed with no sign of human activity. The remote location ensured privacy, but also posed the challenge of making contact. Finally, a group of hikers, attracted by the possibility of undiscovered wildlife, stumbled upon the scene. The encounter was cautious at first. The hikers, a mixed group of Swedish locals, stared in disbelief at the clearly non-human figures before them. Solara stepped forward, her voice calm and welcoming through the translator. "Greetings, people of Earth. We come in peace from the Galactic Council and wish to speak with your leaders." The initial shock wore off quickly as curiosity took over. One hiker, a young woman named Eva, proved particularly brave. "Are you aliens? Like from outer space?" Her voice trembled with a mix of fear and excitement. "Yes, we are," Solara replied, smiling to ease the tension. "We have much to discuss with your world, and we hope for a peaceful dialogue." Word of the encounter spread like wildfire. Within hours, government officials escorted by military personnel arrived at the site. Solara repeated her peaceful intentions, and after intense discussions and assurances, the delegation was invited to a United Nations meeting, scheduled to take place in New York. As the Harbinger lifted off from the Scandinavian woods, the team felt a cautious optimism. Their mission was far from over. The upcoming UN meeting would be critical in shaping the future relations between Earth and the Galactic Council. But the successful first contact had laid a foundation of trust and curiosity, and as Earth receded below them, there was hope that this new chapter would lead to a fruitful dialogue between worlds. Back on Earth, the news of the encounter spread globally, sparking debates, excitement, and fear. Humanity was about to enter a larger universe, and the world watched, waited, and wondered about the future that lay ahead. The streets of New York buzzed with an electrifying energy, the media frenzy at its peak. The arrival of extraterrestrials was a spectacle no one had anticipated in their lifetime. News trucks and cameras dotted the landscape outside the United Nations headquarters, where a monumental meeting was about to take place. Inside, the atmosphere was thick with anticipation and an undercurrent of tension, as delegates from around the world convened in the Grand Assembly Hall, transformed overnight to accommodate their interstellar visitors. Ambassador Solara and her team, cloaked in simple yet elegant garments that shimmered subtly under the assembly lights, were escorted to the front of the room, where a special section had been arranged for them. Secretary General Amara, a seasoned diplomat known for her calm demeanor and sharp intellect, greeted them warmly. "Welcome to our world, and thank you for choosing peace as your introduction," she announced, addressing not only the chamber, but the entire planet watching live. As the session commenced, Solara took the podium. With every word translated seamlessly by her device, she outlined the purpose of their visit, emphasizing their peaceful intentions and the mutual benefits of open communication and cooperation between Earth and the Galactic Council. "We have much to learn from one another," she declared, her voice resonant and clear. However, it was Dr. Minix's presentation that captivated the assembly. She unveiled the findings about human immunity to alien weaponry, presenting detailed scientific data and hypotheses. The revelation that humans possessed such unique biological traits sparked a mix of pride, fear, and immense curiosity among the Earth's representatives. Such immunity could be the key to advancements in medicine and defense on Earth, Dr. Minox explained, but it also poses significant challenges and responsibilities on a galactic scale. Discussions ensued, ranging from the potential sharing of technologies to the implications of Earth joining the Galactic Council. Many leaders expressed concerns about the readiness of humanity to enter such a vast and complex community, while others saw it as an unprecedented opportunity for growth and protection. In a surprising twist, a live broadcast from the rogue Viridian ship captured earlier was streamed into the assembly. The Viridian ambassador, speaking from his home planet, admitted to their covert surveillance of Earth, justified by the potential threat or advantage Earth's unique traits could represent to the galaxy at large. This confession stirred a mix of outrage and diplomacy in the chamber. The session stretched into hours, as various points of contention and agreement were debated. Finally, Secretary General Amara proposed the formation of a new Earth Galactic Liaison Committee, tasked with exploring the details of Earth's integration into the Galactic Council. This committee would also ensure that the rights and safety of Earth's inhabitants would be paramount in all dealings. As the assembly came to a close, Silara and her team were swarmed by media and delegates, each eager for a moment with the beings who had traveled across the stars. Back on the Harbinger, the crew watched Earth's lights twinkling below, pondering the complexities of what they had initiated. Meanwhile, on Earth, in homes, bars, and public squares, humans watched and rewatched the day's events. Opinions were as varied as the cultures of Earth, some fearful, some hopeful, all irrevocably changed by the knowledge that they were not alone in the universe, and that their place in the cosmic tapestry was now both more significant and more scrutinized than ever before. The world had not just watched a meeting. It had witnessed the dawn of a new era. The establishment of the Earth Galactic Liaison Committee marked a turning point. Its first task was to set the parameters for Earth's integration into the Galactic Council, a process filled with as much potential as it was fraught with challenges. Located in Geneva, Switzerland, the committee's headquarters became a focal point for diplomats, scientists, and even the occasional protester, each group eager to witness or influence the historic proceedings. Ambassador Silara was appointed as the co-chair of the committee, alongside Dr. Eva Lindberg, the same intrepid hiker who had first made contact with the delegation in Scandinavia. Eva, now representing Earth, brought a fresh, human perspective to the discussions, grounded in her background in international relations and environmental science. The committee's first meeting was held in a specially designed conference room, where holographic displays filled the space with star maps and data streams. Here, the members discussed crucial issues ranging from technological exchange protocols to cultural and educational integration programs. The technology transfer was particularly contentious. While Earth scientists were eager to gain access to advanced galactic technology, there were legitimate concerns about its impact on Earth's socio-economic fabric and security. Dr. Minox led a subcommittee focused on the biological implications of the human immunity trait. Partnered with leading Earth geneticists, she delved into research that aimed not only to understand this phenomenon, but also to ensure that it could not be weaponized. As they mapped the genetic markers responsible for this immunity, they uncovered more about the human genome than had been revealed in the last century. Meanwhile, security arrangements were spearheaded by Admiral Vornex and a team of Earth's military leaders. They conducted joint drills and developed protocols to address potential threats, both terrestrial and extraterrestrial. This collaboration helped to ease some of the international tension, showing a united front in planetary defense. The cultural integration, however, was the most vibrant aspect of the committee's work. Cultural exchange programs were set up, allowing beings from different planets to visit Earth and vice versa. These exchanges were broadcast and followed avidly across the galaxy, turning cultural ambassadors into celebrities and fostering a sense of unity and curiosity among disparate civilizations. On Earth, public opinion was initially mixed, with excitement tempered by apprehension. However, as the first images of human delegates on alien worlds were streamed, showing them experiencing different gravities, atmospheres, and cultures, excitement began to build. Schools introduced new curricula featuring basic galactic languages and histories, and universities established xenology departments. Back in Geneva, during a landmark session, Eva Lindberg proposed the creation of the Universal Heritage Sites on Earth, protected areas that would be preserved not just for Earth, but recognized as valuable by the entire Galactic Council. This initiative not only highlighted Earth's rich biodiversity and cultural heritage, but also symbolized a commitment to preserving these treasures as part of a collective galactic legacy. The progress was palpable, but so were the stakes. Every decision made by the committee was under intense scrutiny, balancing the fine line between global advancement and the preservation of Earth's sovereignty and identity. As the 5th year of the committee's operation came to a close, a grand celebration was held. Televised across the galaxy, it featured performances from Earth artists and their alien counterparts, creating a spectacle of unity and diversity. The event was more than a celebration. It was a declaration that Earth was ready to take its place on the galactic stage, not as a subordinate, but as an equal player in the complex web of interstellar politics and culture. The future was uncertain, but for the first time in human history, it was universally shared, with eyes from across the stars watching and participating in the unfolding story of Earth's journey into the galactic community. As Earth's integration into the Galactic Council gained momentum, darker undercurrents began to surface, challenging the harmony and optimism that had characterized the early days of the Liaison Committee. Deep within the galactic archives on the planet Xanthi, hidden data streams and secret communications hinted at a burgeoning conspiracy. Eva Lindbergh, now seasoned in interstellar diplomacy, received an encrypted message during a routine data review session. The message, from an anonymous source within the Council, warned of a covert faction opposed to Earth's ascension, fearing that the unique human immunity could shift galactic power structures unfavorably. The faction, allegedly including influential members from several technologically advanced planets, planned to undermine Earth's position through economic sabotage and political scandal. Determined to expose and counter this threat, Eva sought the assistance of Solara and Zeltron, who had expertise in galactic espionage. They convened in a secure room in Geneva, their faces grim as they formulated a plan. "We must infiltrate their communications and gather irrefutable evidence," Zeltron suggested, proposing the use of sophisticated decryption algorithms he had developed. Meanwhile, cultural exchanges and technological advancements continued unabated, creating a veneer of progress and cooperation. Beneath this surface, however, Eva, Solara, and Zeltron worked tirelessly, decoding messages and tracking financial transactions that pointed to the shadowy faction's activities. Their investigation led them to the bustling trade moons of Narquith, where clandestine meetings frequently took place under the guise of commerce. Posing as traders, the trio attended one such meeting. Using hidden recording devices, they captured damning evidence of a planned economic blockade against Earth, intended to cripple its emerging industries in energy and biotechnology. Back on Earth, the findings sparked outrage and fear. The United Nations held emergency sessions, broadcasting the evidence of the conspiracy. The galactic community watched as Earth confronted its adversaries openly, demanding accountability and protection under galactic law. The crisis prompted an unprecedented response from the Galactic Council. In a historic assembly, chaired by Grand Chancellor Tormac, the Council voted overwhelmingly to enact new protective measures for emerging member planets, specifically tailored to shield Earth from economic and political warfare. This move solidified Earth's position within the Council, transforming its image from that of a vulnerable newcomer to a respected member with strong allies. The episode also fostered deeper ties between Earth and several key civilizations that advocated for fairness and transparency, including the aquatic world of Pelagia and the advanced scholars of Tiberian. Amid these political whirlwinds, the people of Earth adapted to their role on the galactic stage. Global culture became richly infused with alien influences, from art and music to technology and cuisine. Earth cities saw the rise of interstellar districts, where residents and visitors from various planets mingled, sharing ideas and dreams. As peace was restored and the conspiracy thwarted, Eva, Solara, and Zeltron were hailed as heroes. Their successful navigation of the crisis not only averted disaster, but also ensured that Earth would not be a pawn in the games of more powerful entities. As Earth celebrated its 5th anniversary within the Galactic Council, the event was marked not just by festivities, but by a renewed commitment to vigilance and unity. The shadows had not vanished, but the light of cooperation and mutual respect now shone brightly, a beacon across the cosmos. As Earth celebrated its strengthened ties within the Galactic Council and reveled in the prosperity that came with interstellar cooperation, ancient secrets buried beneath the surface of the planet began to stir. The Galactic Historical Society, intrigued by Earth's unique traits and its sudden prominence, initiated a grand archaeological project. The project aimed to delve deeper into the ancient human civilizations, suspecting that the roots of human immunity might be discovered in the forgotten epics of Earth's history. Under the supervision of Dr. Minox and a team of xenoarchaeologists from various planets, the excavation focused on a site near the Giza Plateau in Egypt, an area renowned for its historical and mystical significance. Using technology that could see beneath layers of Earth untouched for millennia, they discovered a subterranean chamber predating any known civilization on the planet. The chamber was filled with artifacts and hieroglyphs unlike any previously known to human scholars. The walls were adorned with depictions of what appeared to be humans interacting with beings that resembled descriptions of ancient alien visitors, suggesting a historical contact long before the official first contact. Amidst these revelations, a sealed cryptic device was found, its purpose unknown, but its age and construction suggested it was designed to interact with human biology. Back at the Geneva headquarters, the device was cautiously examined. Initial tests revealed it was a complex biological interface, activating when exposed to human DNA. In a controlled environment, Ava volunteered to interact with the device. Upon activation, it projected a holographic library of genetic information, including detailed maps of genetic evolution across various species, with humans prominently featured. This discovery hinted at an astonishing possibility, that the genetic trait granting humans immunity might have been influenced or engineered by ancient alien interventions. The implications were staggering, both scientifically and philosophically, challenging humanity's understanding of its origins and its place in the cosmos. As the news of the discovery spread, it reignited debates on Earth about the impact of extraterrestrial life on human history. Meanwhile, in the Galactic Council, this revelation prompted a re-evaluation of Earth's role and the historical relationships between Earth and alien civilizations. Some members argued that Earth's strategic importance had just increased, making it a potential keystone in galactic history and politics. The committee, now dealing with historical truths intertwined with current affairs, found itself at the heart of a new dilemma. How much of this newfound knowledge should be shared with the public? The potential for unrest was significant, as was the opportunity for deeper understanding and unity. In a bold move, Eva and Solara advocated for full disclosure. In a globally broadcast address, they presented the findings from the Giza excavation, explaining the potential historical connections between humans and extraterrestrials. The response on Earth was mixed, with awe and fear colliding as people processed the implications. In the ensuing weeks, global forums were organized, featuring experts from both Earth and the galactic community to discuss the findings openly. These forums became a crucible for the forging of a new global identity, one that acknowledged Earth's ancient past while looking to its future among the stars. As Earth adjusted to its new understanding of history, the excavation site was turned into a learning center, open to all, symbolizing Earth's transparency and eagerness to embrace its role in the galactic community. The echoes of the past, once hidden beneath sands and myths, now resonated loudly, shaping the future of Earth and its place in the universe. Amidst the revelations and historical shifts, a sense of unease crept into the shadows of interstellar politics. The knowledge of Earth's ancient connections with alien civilizations not only elevated Earth's position, but also reignited old rivalries among certain Galactic Council members. To counteract the rising tensions, a summit was proposed on the serene planet of Illyria, known for its diplomatic neutrality and breathtaking landscapes. Illyria, a planet enveloped in lush, vibrant forests and endless azure lakes, served as the perfect backdrop for the delicate negotiations. Its atmosphere, mildly sedative to most species, was reputed to help ease hostilities and foster peaceful dialogue. The summit was attended by key figures from the major planets involved, including Ambassador Solara, Eva Lindbergh, and representatives from both supportive and skeptical factions within the Council. Upon arrival, the delegates were greeted by the Illyrians, ethereal beings of light and energy, who expressed their hope that the serene environment would inspire a commitment to peace. The summit was held in the Crystal Hall, a magnificent structure crafted entirely from transparent Illyrian quartz, which reflected the planet's soothing colors, casting a calming glow over the proceedings. The first sessions were tense, with many delegates expressing concerns about the potential misuse of Earth's genetic secrets and the strategic advantages it could offer. There was fear that Earth's ascent might disrupt the balance of power and lead to a new era of galactic imperialism. Eva, showing a keen understanding of both human and galactic history, addressed these concerns head-on. "We are not the architects of our past, but we can be the architects of our peace," Eva stated, her voice resonant in the crystalline chamber. She proposed the establishment of a new galactic heritage site on Earth, where scholars and tourists from across the galaxy could learn about the shared histories of different species, including the ancient ties between Earth and other civilizations. The proposal included strict guidelines to protect Earth's cultural and biological heritage, ensuring that its resources were not exploited. Furthermore, Eva introduced the Serenity Pact, a series of agreements aimed at promoting transparency, mutual respect, and cooperative research among the galactic communities. As the summit progressed, the Illyrian effect seemed to work its magic. The delegates relaxed, their discussions becoming more open and productive. A cultural evening further melted the barriers, as representatives shared stories, music, and dances from their homeworlds under Illyria's twin moons. The beauty of the diverse expressions of life reminded everyone of the potential for unity and diversity. In a historic moment, the summit concluded with the signing of the Serenity Pact. Broadcast across the galaxy, the signing ceremony showed the leaders of various planets standing together, their hands joined in a symbolic gesture of unity. The pact not only addressed the immediate issues raised by Earth's new revelations, but also established a framework for dealing with future interstellar challenges collaboratively. Back on Earth, news of the successful summit sparked celebrations and a renewed sense of hope. People felt a stronger connection to the broader galactic community, proud of their new role as peacemakers and cultural pioneers. The establishment of the Galactic Heritage Site soon became a beacon of interstellar unity, drawing visitors from across the stars to Earth. Here, amidst the ancient ruins now shared with the world, humanity embraced its role not just as a member of the galactic community, but as a vital bridge between the past and the future of interstellar civilization. As Earth's influence expanded within the Galactic Council and interstellar visitors flocked to the newly established Galactic Heritage Site, an unexpected discovery at a remote research facility on Mars threatened to unravel the delicate fabric of peace. The facility, a joint venture between Earth scientists and technologists from the advanced civilization of Teller, had been exploring quantum anomalies in the solar system when they stumbled upon a phenomenon that defied existing scientific understanding. The phenomenon, dubbed the quantum paradox, appeared to be a fluctuating rift in space-time, visible only through highly sensitive quantum imaging. What made it particularly alarming was its potential to distort reality and alter timelines, as preliminary experiments showed unsettling changes in the immediate vicinity of the rift. Dr. Minix, now leading a special task force, was called to investigate the anomaly. Accompanied by Eva and Zeltran, they traveled to Mars to coordinate with the Tellarian scientists. The team worked tirelessly, conducting controlled experiments to understand the rift's nature and origins. Their findings suggested that the quantum paradox was not a natural occurrence, but likely the result of an ancient experimental device, possibly related to the artifacts found on Earth. The implications were profound and disturbing. If the device was activated or malfunctioned further, it could potentially erase historical events, or even alter the evolution of entire civilizations. The task force urgently debated their next steps, aware that the wrong decision could lead to catastrophic consequences. Amid these tense deliberations, a secretive faction within the Galactic Council saw an opportunity to exploit the situation. Believing that controlling the quantum paradox could give them ultimate power over the galaxy, they launched a covert operation to seize the Mars facility. The sudden attack took the Earth-Teller coalition by surprise, leading to a tense standoff on the Red Planet. With diplomatic channels in jeopardy, Ambassador Solara orchestrated an emergency session of the Galactic Council, seeking to resolve the crisis through dialogue rather than military confrontation. The session was fraught with accusations and denials as the rogue faction's motives were brought to light. In a bold move, Eva proposed a daring solution: to neutralize the quantum paradox by using the original ancient device, which they believed could close the rift safely. Her plan, however, required a temporary alliance with the rogue faction, offering them a share in the scientific discoveries in exchange for their cooperation and immediate cessation of hostilities. After intense negotiations, an uneasy agreement was reached. The combined team of scientists, including the rogue faction's experts, worked alongside Eva and Dr. Minox to activate the ancient device. The operation was risky, requiring precise calculations and timing, but it ultimately succeeded. The quantum paradox closed without further incident, and reality remained intact. The resolution of the quantum paradox brought a new level of respect for Earth within the Galactic Council. The planet was no longer seen merely as a newcomer, but as a key player capable of leading complex and high-stakes operations. This incident also paved the way for the establishment of a new galactic protocol for dealing with cosmic anomalies, spearheaded by the Earth-led coalition. As peace was restored, the galaxy looked to Earth with renewed interest and gratitude, recognizing its unique role as both a keeper of ancient secrets and a guardian of galactic stability. The events surrounding the quantum paradox not only tested, but ultimately strengthened the bonds between the diverse civilizations of the galaxy, marking a new era of cooperation and understanding. The successful resolution of the quantum paradox had not only averted a potential cosmic catastrophe, but also cemented Earth's role as a pivotal member of the Galactic Council. With newfound respect and influence, Earth proposed an ambitious project known as the Harmony Protocol, aimed at fostering deeper integration and cooperation among the galactic civilizations. The Harmony Protocol was envisioned as a series of linked initiatives, each designed to enhance cultural understanding, scientific collaboration, and security across the galaxy. The core of the protocol was the establishment of the Interstellar Cultural Exchange Program, ICEP, which would facilitate the movement of citizens between different worlds for education, work, and cultural enrichment. Dr. Minox, alongside a council of xenocultural experts, developed the educational component of ICP, which included scholarships and virtual reality experiences that allowed beings from different planets to experience each other's cultures firsthand. This initiative quickly became popular, with virtual reality tours of Earth's natural wonders and historical sites being a highlight among alien visitors. Meanwhile, Eva Lindbergh championed the scientific collaboration arm, creating a network of research outposts along the edge of the galaxy known as the Frontier Labs. These labs were dedicated to exploring the unknown regions of space, studying cosmic phenomena, and developing technologies beneficial for health, agriculture, and energy across diverse planetary environments. Security enhancements were led by Admiral Vornex, who established the Galactic Peace Corps, GPC. The GPC was a multi-species force trained to handle interstellar crises and ensure that the laws of the Galactic Council were upheld. This force was also responsible for protecting the Frontier Labs and other critical interstellar infrastructure. As the Harmony Protocol took shape, a grand celebration was held on Illyria, commemorating its 5th anniversary. The event was attended by delegates from every member planet of the Galactic Council, showcasing their unique cultures, technologies, and art. Earth presented a special exhibit featuring advances derived from the recently closed quantum paradox, demonstrating safe quantum computing applications that could revolutionize data storage and processing across the galaxy. During the celebration, a surprise announcement was made by the mysterious and reclusive Elders of Orion, a civilization known for their wisdom and reticence in galactic affairs. They offered to host the next cycle of the ICEP, opening their once secluded planet to foreign scholars and diplomats. This gesture was seen as a monumental endorsement of the Harmony Protocol and a sign of the shifting dynamics within the galaxy. The culmination of the Harmony Protocol was the creation of the Unity Monument on Earth, located near the Galactic Heritage Site. This monument, a colossal structure designed by artists and architects from various planets, symbolized the intertwined destinies of all galactic civilizations. It featured an eternal flame, fueled by a rare, self-replenishing energy crystal found during the Mars excavation, representing the enduring spirit of cooperation that the protocol aimed to achieve. As the Harmony Protocol flourished, Earth became a hub of interstellar diplomacy, culture, and education. Humans, once isolated on their blue planet, were now integral leaders and participants in the galactic community, navigating the complexities of interstellar relations with wisdom and courage. The story of Earth's journey from isolation to influence was a testament to the potential for unity and diversity, proving that even the youngest of civilizations could play a crucial role in the cosmic dance of the galaxies. As the Unity Monument stood against the backdrop of Earth's skyline, it reminded all who visited of the power of cooperation and the endless possibilities that awaited in the united future of the galaxy.